Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are in a 2023 Hyundai Sonata N Line. So this is the Sonata with the 290 horsepower, 2.5 liter turbo engine and the 8-speed dual clutch gearbox. And tonight we are going to do a fuel economy test on this vehicle. So I just topped off the tank. I am currently headed down the highway. I'll probably do about 50 miles and then turn around and head back, and we will end up at the same gas station that we started at. Hopefully traffic will be smooth for us. This vehicle is rated at 33 miles per gallon per the EPA's rating system. So let's see, it already thinks it's getting 30. So that's pretty good. We've covered 4.4 miles so far. So anyway, we will cruise on down the road. As usual, I have my adaptive cruise control set to 70 miles per hour and try to maintain that speed as best we can. Traffic should be negligent this evening and the weather is good. So I will continue down the road and I'll have an update for you in just a little bit. All right, so I am halfway done with the test. I just hit my turnaround point, or the turnaround point I used this evening on the highway. So I'm gonna go back to the same gas station I started at, fill it up on the same pump I started with, and do the division. And this is actually my second shot at doing a fuel economy video on this car. I tried filming one last night and got all the way to the end, and the fuel pump that I used at the gas station for some reason did not stop, so it ended up overflowing and pumping too much gas into the tank and ruining the results. But last night it was raining lightly, very lightly, and the average was a little bit less. I don't remember exactly. I want to say it was probably 35 or 36 at that point, so I'm now sitting at 37.4. No rain tonight. We have clear weather, and the traffic has also been cooperative. So I will continue on back up. Hopefully traffic will remain smooth, and maybe I'll have one more update for you, and then we'll hit the gas station. I'm using a different gas station tonight, so hopefully it won't overflow the tank and I'll actually get a good result this time. So I'm going to continue back northward, and I will have an update right now. All right, I am wrapping this baby up, just about back. It'll be a little over 100 miles by the time I get back to the gas station. I think the average is about the same as it was last night. I did do a slightly different route tonight than I did last night because I used a different gas station. So maybe the early part of the route was, I don't know, but I think my average looks about the same. This car is rated 33 miles per gallon highway, so if it really is doing 37.4, 37.3 as it says it is right now, that would be a pretty nice bump over what the EPA says it should get. So let's get it to the gas station, fill it up, hopefully don't overflow, and do the division. All right, we are back, and it was successful. When you can't fail, go to Chevron, kids. So the car just dipped down to 37.6 miles per gallon. It thought it was averaging 37.7 when I first rolled in here. We covered 107.9 miles, and it took 3.009 gallons. So 107.9 miles divided by 3.009 gallons equals 35.8 miles per gallon. So it guessed about 2 miles per gallon high on itself, but it did do about 2.8 miles per gallon better than the EPA rating. I wonder how I did this in my own Subaru Legacy XT Touring, which has a similar size engine, not quite as much horsepower, but all-wheel drive. I think it got about the same number. I'll put a notation down there to say what my Subaru got. Pretty close to that. So anyway, not a bad result from the old Sonata N Line. This car has 1,800 miles on it, so it's kind of broken in, but not all the way. And it did 2.8 miles per gallon better than its EPA highway rating, but didn't match its own estimate, but that's okay. Cars often overestimate themselves. So with all that being said, I'm finally done. I'm going to go home, and I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Have a good night.